Ladies and gentlemen, it has come to our attention that we have made a really big error on our lap counter. We left the counter showing lap 28 for a bit too long. There we go. We apologize for any confusion this may have caused. Really silly mistake right there. Anyway, Marcus Leonard was not able to get by the 32 of Kakashi Hatake. It's going to be 5 laps to go this time by. Chris Johans has gotten by Kevin Monroe and is now in third. Marcus Leonard peaks low, but thinks twice. The 78 and the 64 cars are really hungry. I don't think 32 is going to be able to keep them behind him. Hatake drifts high. Leonard holds his line. Oh, the two make contact. What was Marcus thinking right there? Is he taking lessons from Sierra? Hatake moves up to the high side, opening the door for Leonard. That may have appeared to be a bump and run, but given the time it took Leonard to get by the 32, I'm going to have to think otherwise. Now, in ARLA, the rule is if you give somebody the bump and run, that is running into them and forcing them up out of the line, and you take the lead away from them, then the officials have the power to give you last place points after the race. Of course, that only applies if the driver you gave the bump and run to is unable to pass you back. Now, the officials are not judging Leonard's move as a bump and run right now, because, as you said, Paul, Leonard took an awfully long time in passing Hatake, and Hatake just seemed to move over for the 78. But still, Leonard really needs to watch his driving. Now, here's yet another driver coming up towards the front, Brenda Riggs in car number 67. Brenda Riggs, the mother of CJ Racing drivers Leslie and Allie Riggs, has made quite a name for herself among short trackers. That's right, Scott, she has well over 300 wins in the ARLA Street Stocks division. Now, when we used to race at the Buffalo Downs in Wyoming back in the 1980s, I would often take Riggs on at some short track the night before the race. She thoroughly slaughtered me just about every time, though. I'm almost tempted to make a comeback and take her on at this level. Well, I'm sure Earl would be willing to lend you his car, Paul. Anyway, Mike Andrews in car number 23 is right on the 78's bumper. He's now going for the lead. Cyrus in the 42 dives low. She's going to try to follow the 23 and take second from the 78. I don't think the 42 is going to have enough momentum. Here they come. Yeah, Leonard definitely has the advantage. Cyrus slips back in line in front of the 22 of Vinny Enzo. 2 laps to go. Brenda Riggs in the 67 hanging back in the 5th spot. I think she's still got plenty of fight left in that car. The drivers in 2nd, 3rd, and 5th have never won an ARLA Elite Series race. Those being Marcus Leonard, Laura Cyrus, and Brenda Riggs. Harry Enola, who is in 6th, has not won a race since he took the victory here in 2007. Sorry there. In that race, Enola beat James West to the line by about half a car length, the closest James West has ever come to winning an ARLA race. Oh, Andrews in the 23 starting to run out of grip. Here comes Leonard to take advantage. Cyrus is going with him. Riggs working on Enzo for the 4th spot. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Cyrus in the 42 is now getting by Andrews for the 2nd spot. There goes the 23's recovery plan. Now Brenda Riggs making it 3 wide behind the 78 and the 42. Enzo doing a really good job at holding his own on the outside. Cyrus is putting a lot of pressure on Marcus Leonard, but he's going to make it hard for her to pass. Cyrus doesn't really have a good opportunity right here. Basically, her only chance now is through 3 and 4. Coming into 3, Cyrus slows up. Marcus Leonard got into that turn way better than the 42 did. 78 and the 42 almost spinning out coming through 4. And look at that gap Leonard's got on the 42. Here they come. To the line. Marcus Leonard wins round 1 of the 2009 ARLA Elite Series season. A very nice run for Laura Cyrus results in her best career finish. Brenda Riggs gets her best career finish. But Marcus Leonard, still the top dog here at Daytona. Leonard, by the way, is the very first Team Master Cup Series driver to win an ARLA race. And now let's take a look at the top 10. Leonard is also the only rookie in the top 10. As you mentioned, Paul, Laura Cyrus and Brenda Riggs get their best career finishes. Vinny Enzo in 3rd, Harry Enola 5th, Mike Andrews in 6th, Ryan Baldwell in 7th, Anthony Griffith 8th, Alex Carson in 9th, and defending champion Chris Johans rounds out the top 10. A very good start to the defense of his title. And now for the unofficial point standings. There's not really much to be said about the points right now, because they're pretty much the same as the results. Be sure to catch us next week for Race 2 of the 2009 ARLA Elite Series in Aspen, Colorado. Aspen will be another challenge for the tire makers, because the track surface there is snow and ice. It should be a lot of fun. For the Obscure Entertainment Network, I'm Scott Bush, and I'm Paul Sweeney, and we are signing off.